gentlemen. I'm Beverly Smith-Hinkson. I'm chair of the Clarkson Foundation. And so this evening it's my honor to welcome you to our Chic and Charitable 2, our annual fundraising event for the Clarkson Foundation. I'm going to ask our board of directors to join us. Any of the directors who are not here, please come up. Thank you. I wanted to make sure that you saw that this is not just an effort by myself, but this is an actual effort by the board of directors of the Clarkson Foundation. Many of these persons are not from the St. James community, but they have taken their time out to join the board of the Clarkson Foundation to serve. And some of you might have been at our last fundraiser, but others would not have been, and therefore you would wonder, what is the Clarkson Foundation and what does it do? When we invited you here this evening and say hand over some money, exactly what do we do with that money that you give to the foundation? Who benefits from it? So I want to tell you a little bit about it. The Clarkson Foundation was established in 2013. And the aim was to bring a better life for the persons in the northern part of St. James as well as St. Peter. Now, of course, we are bound by political boundaries in that this is St. James North, which is northern St. James and of course St. Peter. But the Clarkson Foundation is non-partisan, it's non-political, and it is there for the benefit of all of the persons in the community that we serve. Our interests in helping would be in the areas of education, sports, agriculture, and of course social welfare. So for instance, this year we would have done, this is since May 2017 to now in December, we would have done a number of initiatives. In the area of education, for instance, we would have assisted over 200 families in getting school supplies for the children, etc. Then we would have helped the schools with the school tours. At tertiary level, some persons approached us for assistance with tuition fees at the university, as well as assisting with their textbooks. In the area of sports, we would have given monetary donations to our sporting clubs in the community to help them, football, cricket, buying gear, paying for transportation to their matches, etc. In terms of our agriculture, we would have assisted over 150 persons with seedlings for their vegetable garden projects, and another 50 persons with the small chicks for their chicken projects. In terms of the social welfare, again, we would have worked with our churches because we can't do it on our own, so we've worked through churches and we've given them monetary donations to help with their welfare programs. And we ourselves have provided about 350 hampers of food to families in the area. Now, this Christmas we expect to be able to give another 250 hampers, and that's with your help. We've had some very generous donations over the years. That's allowed us to do the hamper project. And as I said, some of the funds from your tickets tonight will go towards feeding another 250 families this Christmas. Now, over the years, we've also done a life skills program, and that's helped the young people in this community be prepared for the work environment. We hope that in 2019 we will be able to expand that project even further, and therefore, again, the funds raised tonight will go towards that. Along with that, we have other organizations that look forward to our support, such as the fisher folk, the Western fisher folk in the region, in the community. So that is basically what we do with those funds that we collect. And the board of directors that you see here are responsible for responding to requests from persons for those projects. So I am not going to keep you very long on the speeches because you're here to enjoy, but as I said, I thought it fair to give you a report card. If you were here last year, you gave your funds, and also to encourage you in future years to continue to support the Clarkson Foundation as it goes about its work of helping those in the community. I am now going to ask our patron to welcome you as well, and you'll see who the patron is shortly, to welcome you as well and to thank you on behalf of the foundation. So, Edmund Hinkson, who is our patron, I am going to step back and give him the mic for 2 minutes.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for coming. Welcome you at this one of the best times of the year, and of course it's one of the best times of the year because it's coming up to Christmas, but that doesn't speak towards my mum, whose birthday was 3 days ago, and my wife, whose birthday was yesterday, and Judge Chris Blackman told me he was in between on the 6th. So, and all those other December bonds, all the best to you. Of course, each of y'all could have been someplace else tonight, and you've chosen to be here, and we're extremely happy to have you and for your support. Some of you have been to every fundraiser that this foundation has had, and we thank you immensely for your loyalty. Some have been to most, some have been here for the first time, and we're grateful to all of you for so doing. We wish you all the best for this season and for the coming year, and wish to, of course, thank John Whitney and Rodney for playing the music so far, and you will shortly hear Keishel Rollins, an extremely talented saxophonist who has played at national events as recently as the opening of the Independence Festival at National Heroes Square at the beginning of last month, and is an award winner at NIFCA in the past. And we of course wish to thank Ace Hill Country Club for hosting us again, as they did last year, May, second time here, and as you see, some of the best surroundings in Barbados. Is not in my constituency, just outside, but some of the primest land in Barbados. And of course I thank all the directors for helping put this together tonight. Thank you, and continue to enjoy yourself and to mix and socialize. Thanks.
Before we go, I just want to introduce the directors. Hadford Howell. This is Carol Parsons. We have Faye Lucas, William Lane, Jeff Doctor, Erica Hickson, and Karen Jordan, who just slipped in. Yeah, so these are the directors, and while you are having something to eat, having something to drink, having some talking going on, please feel free to ask any of the directors about the Clarkson Foundation, and if you have any further questions. Yeah. So feel free to also browse around. We have an auction this evening. So we're going to have, while the food is going on, the music is going on, then we're going to have a break around 9 o'clock. We're going to have an auction, and we have some lovely prizes behind. This year we decided not to have a silent auction. Usually we have a silent auction. This time we wanted to have some fun. So around 9 o'clock we're going to come back here again and have you bid on these items. Dinners for two, lovely pictures, jewelry, crystals and stuff. So for now, let's have some music from Keishel. Let's have something to drink. There's food over there. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.